The Tale of the Cub and the Pride too, None the Wiser, No Lions, by Brian Mullins. Narrated by Brian Mullins. Chapter 1. Introduction to Characters and Story. Let's introduce the characters and the beginning of this story. Let's list all the characters, shall we? Number 1, Andrew Totman Nulo, the Lion, the main character himself. By the way, his last name is pronounced Nulo and spelt Nullot. Number 2, Michelle Baker Nulo, the Lioness, Andrew's mother. Number 3, Parker Butler Nulo, the Lion, Andrew's father. Number 4, Grant Dixon Nulo, the Lion, Andrew's oldest brother. Number 5, Penelope Zenith Nulo, the Lioness, Andrew's oldest sister. Number 6, Franklin Smith Nulo, the Lion, Andrew's youngest brother. Number 7, Granny Lily Nulo, the Lioness, Andrew's grand lioness. Number 8, Gramps Tramp Nulo, the Lion, Andrew's grand lion. Number 9, Cub number 1, or Male Unit 1. Number 10, Cub number 2, or Male Unit 2. Number 11, Cub number 3, Male Unit 3. Number 12, Cub number 4, Male Unit 4. Number 13, Cub number 5, Male Unit 5. Number 14, Cub number 6, Male Unit 6. Number 15, Cub number 7, Female Unit 1. Number 16, Cub number 8, Female Unit 2. Number 17, Cub number 9, Female Unit 3. Number 18, Cub number 10, Female Unit 4. Number 19, Cub number 11, Female Unit 5. And number 20, Cub number 12, Female Unit 6. Without further ado, let the story begin with Andrew looking for cubs. Chapter 2. Andrew Nulo, the Lion, looks for cubs. The story begins in South Africa in the year 1970, September 28th to be exact. Andrew starts searching for more cubs than Whiskers did in the last book. Instead of looking for 6 cubs to steal from different prides, it's 12, or twice the brawn, double the incompetence this time. As his family was known to constantly chastise and berate him openly everywhere he went. Literally. Andrew has found the first half of the number of cubs he wanted throughout the month of October. All of the first 6 of them were male, but instead of giving them proper names so they won't be made fun of by the hyenas, well known to be the best comfort animal for any cub in general since the first audiobook, he numbers them. Cub numbers 1 through 6, or male units 1 through 6, was how Andrew labeled them, for example. Andrew's diet was an entire zebra for breakfast, tree bark for lunch, and an entire giraffe for dinner every single day. But throughout the whole time he looked for 12 cubs, he starved himself and almost died. Andrew had a lifelong commitment to achieve and promise to be the leader of his own pride, just like in Redbow's own fantasy world, being the leader of the pack in the second Whisper Willet audiobook. This audiobook is going to continue to prove the whole point of the first installment of this new direct-to-YouTube audiobook franchise. A month later after that, in November, he has found the second and last half of the number of cubs he was looking for. 6 more cubs. This time, they were all female. 6 female cubs and 6 male cubs. All of them either numbered alone or called male or female units 1 through 12. It took Andrew 6 whole days to get from South Africa all the way up to southern Egypt, with no break. So not only Andrew is a long traveler, but a mean and sweaty one too. After he found all the cubs he wanted, after he stole them from their original prides, Andrew took some lengthy naps, as long as 10 days straight and as brief as a minute. By the end of November, or November 30th, 1970, Andrew comes right back to his family place in South Africa, but finds out the hard way when it comes to trying to start up his own pride. Chapter 3. Andrew's original family dies after dissociating from them. On November 30th, 1970, Andrew's family begins to argue with him, and what happens right after all of this will surprise you. Michelle.
Hey, Andrew, where in the fuck did you get all these 12 cubs?
Parker. Andrew.
Why would you betray us like this? We are your pride, you dummy.
Michelle.
Where's that rat bastard I've given birth to?
Parker.
I don't know. I'll have to go and find him. He knows that he can't pull crap like this man.
Michelle.
Parker, go fetch me, my bastard child.
Parker.
Yes, our precious lioness.
Andrew.
What do you want from me, fam? I'm well aware that I can't actually get laid, because every time I want to or think about doing it, Grant keeps on joking about how I'll kill the lioness that I want to get laid by so much and so hard.
Grant.
Andrew, you stupid little shit. I wasn't joking about you not being able to get laid, in quotations. That was the whole point of it. The joke was, wait until we meet our new pride leader, the word of mouth in mouth, and I can't get inside her. Well, on second thought, I guess you're right on that one, Andrew.
Franklin. You really are your own match, Grant. I can't even believe that you would joke about that, you sick fuck. Not only did you make our pride look like a massive running joke, you made prides in general the butt of its own joke. Grant.
How did I do that? The pride leader gets laid all the time, every single one of them, right?
Franklin.
But getting laid as a pride leader is never easy. Sometimes when you're mating with them 3 days straight, day and night, the lioness ends up dying as a result.
Grant.
I know that. You don't have to tell me like I'm a cub.
Franklin.
If you talk like that to me again, I swear to the pride leader himself.
Parker.
Hey, don't swear to me like I'm your god, because unlike God, I exist.
Andrew.
With an attitude and ego like that, you won't.
Penelope.
Don't you dare try to kill us when you kill him.
Granny.
Can you really afford living like this after we are through, young lion?
Penelope.
Don't be too soft on this pussy, Grandma Lioness.
Gramps.
Don't talk to your elder other like that, bitch.
Granny.
Oh, you silly mister. Why, I oughta... There you go. That's what I think of you from now on.
Andrew.
Lions and lionesses, keep it together. You're going to make me lose my shit.
Gramps.
No, you keep it together, you little dick.
Andrew.
All right.
Every other character in the situation suddenly stops talking and stays still.
Do I have your attention?
All the other ones, collectively. Yes, master. Andrew.
You have gone too far, and since this is the third time you've done it, you and I have lost all hope of maintaining this pride of ours. And you all have left me no other choice but to kill and eat you all. You betrayed my trust, lied, made fun of, and denied me the chance to get laid. But now, I don't have to get laid. The lioness will one day get laid herself, for I'll take her virginity away, instead of it being the other way around. Do you all understand? Have I made myself clear, y'all?
All the other ones collectively. Yes, master. Andrew decided to really go off on his own family there, and then started to kill and later eat them, all within the entire month of December 1970. He ate them all month long after they all died. After doing this, Andrew has lost the ability to cry, or forgot to cry, if you will. After he killed and ate his entire family and made his own real pride into past tense, he lost all his 12 cubs. He quickly panicked, but luckily for him, he found them in a week. Chapter 4. The 12 Cubs found Andrew. On January 2nd, 1971, right after the 70s began, technically, the Cubs went missing. After losing them for a week, he has found them again from memory. The cubs now recognize him as the new pride leader. Andrew again has lost all of his ability to cry. Well, fear not, my dear viewer. They all came back to him. Andrew basically did nothing for a week. After the 12 cubs went to try and find their original prides, not only to no avail, but they were actually found by their own families/prides, and they were rejected/kicked out of their prides. So now they're all stuck with Andrew. Great. But what else does this mean for all the cubs, you might ask? It means that all the female cubs will have to sit down and comply to Andrew's commands on January 9th, 1971. Well, Andrew straight up copies and pastes some rules from Whiskers White's playbook. There are some key differences, though. Number one, Andrew is not discriminating the perfect future lioness by fur coat color, conformity, or how they look. Two, Andrew is not going to let any of the 6 male cubs get away with quote-unquote making it. Number three, Andrew is not going to be disappointed in the future if the lioness of his dreams comes out giving birth to only 1 cub, for a tragic event will occur later in this audiobook. And finally, number 4, Andrew will not tolerate any backtalk, ass sass, or complaints. He can only tolerate criticism, honest commentary, and even a compliment or two. Then, Andrew introduces the game of survival to all the 6 female cubs.